Vinyl Guru.
It's better to be looked at than overlooked. Vinyl Guru in the house, here to talk to you about my top, rare, most expensive records in my collection at the moment. This video will get updated periodically, but let's just do the in the moment for the right now tickle in terms of what we got for Chang-Lang. Okay, so first up is somewhat of a fairly new artist, actually. Kind of skyrocketed with the latest album there, but Lizzo. She put out an EP called Bangers, and this goes for a fairly pretty penny now. It's about 72, it starts around 72, but goes up to almost 330 here. The medium price, it's saying, was 150. So you're looking at from 72 to 330, it's a bit of a jump here. But Lizzo, Bangers, this was her early EP that came out around 2014-ish. So about 5 years before she really just took off and ate 2019. Ate it like a damn Chinese buffet, honey. Now, next up is actually a 45. This 45 is by an act called Marina And The Diamonds, who doesn't actually go by Marina And The Diamonds anymore. She just goes by simply Marina now. But a Welsh artist, Welsh pop. Great shit, great shit. Now this particular 45 ranges for a pretty penny now too. Its lowest it goes for is 74, but it's been sold for 330 before. Medium price 160. So yeah, about 64 to 350. Geez, everybody wants the old original, so let's keep it moving. And also somewhat newish act called LP. Now this singer-songwriter writes for a lot of artists and has continued to, but has also started to write her own stuff. And this got fairly quickly out of print as it was released. This was put out around 2014. And actually, I don't know if you can see, but my copy is actually signed by her when we did meet, but you can barely see that. Anyways, yeah, this one goes for quite the pretty penny now. We're looking at $108 for the cheapest, medium price 172, and the highest 360. So there you have it, folks. You're looking at pretty pennies now, darling. Yeah. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. I do love my Nick Cave. This box set shouldn't really count. I shouldn't really include box sets, but I do have this and another box set coming. So because of that, I'm adding a little bit more LPs in there to counterweight the balance here. But to include this, I must. I do love Nicki. And this goes for quite more than I originally bought it. You're looking at $280 just to start. $280, and then medium price is $360. The highest price $400. This is a limited edition box set that he put out for his 2011 album, Push the Sky Away. One of my favorite albums of Nick Cave's. It's a definite must listen for somebody that's into the Nicki. Now, this next one is actually by an R&B artist who's also fairly new. This came out as a self-release in 2014. An artist called Georgia Smith, who is really, really great. British singer. Very Sade-esque, and she put out a white label 12-inch maxi white label promo, and I actually have two of these. It's the DJ in me. What can I say? It's the turntablist in me. Anyways, I got these. Let's look at some of these prices. Now the cheapest is $85. Medium price that's a jump, $323, from $85 to $323. Highest price $403. So there you have it, just for 12-inch maxi. Some of the prices on here are crazy, and I actually did a special shout out. On top of that, I'm gonna include her EP that was also released on my mind. one of the songs on there. Project 11 is the EP, and this is really killer. On My Mind was the 12-inch that I was mentioning to you. This actually goes for a pretty penny too. We're looking at $108 cheapest, 190 basically mid, and $313 for the cheapest for this. Jeez, pretty coins, pretty pennies. Let's keep it moving here. Next on the bill, we have White Stripes, live in Mississippi, 2011. Great stuff. Third Man Record release, of course. This LP goes for quite the pretty penny now. Cheapest it goes for is $185. The medium price, $277, and the most expensive is $403. So if you do want this live, shell her out. Shell her out. Keeping it moving here. Believe it or not, another 45. This is a Billie Eilish 45. Exclusive only to the tour. I love tour releases. I really do. And I'm glad I bought this one. This goes for a crazy price now. Originally it was like $15 or $20. Now, cheapest it goes for $153. The medium price, $318, and the highest that somebody's paid for this is $420. $420 for a 45. Oh, darling, what has the world come to, darling? And this was put out two years ago, only 2 years ago. So, crazy stuff. And the other 45 that I was going to talk about after this is Spinneret. I don't know if you guys are aware of Spinneret. Spinneret is my favorite Brody Dahl project. Brody Dahl, lead singer of great stuff. I mean, the Distillers, Spinneret, her own solo stuff. You know, she's with the lovely Josh Homme, you know, lovely man. But I love her work, and this stuff is a thing of beauty, thing of great genius. Spinneret, Baptized by Fire, her 45. Let's look at these prices. Now, the cheapest goes for $71. Medium price for this is $215. Highest price somebody's paid for this is $475 for a signed copy. Now, if you can see, mine is also signed. So mine would be ranging higher to those numbers up there. Definitely more in the 400 range. For a 45. Clock that in, folks. Take it in, honey. Marinate in it. Wonderful vocalist. Great British act. Florence and the Machine. Fairly new release-ish too. This is a 2011 press. Now, this was a bit of an exclusive, and I'll tell you why. She worked with Vinyl Factory and put out a few singles of each song on a particular album called Ceremonials. This one, though, is the most expensive of them all because it has a song on there called Shake It Out, and that's the song that just everybody loves and gravitates towards and just shakes it out to. Now, this one goes for a pretty penny too. Cheapest it goes for is $152, cheapest, $260 medium price, and $561 for the highest for this. And these ranged, only 500 copies were ever made. So the next record is of a band that I do love. I did mention them in a previous video. I love this band. Rival Sons. This is a copy that they put out during their tour around 2011. They were selling this on tour. Of course, mine is Squiggle, darling, yeah. And this goes for quite the pretty penny now because it's way out of print. We're looking at $184 for the cheapest price, $273 for the medium price, and $570 for the highest price. Probably might have been a signed copy, so mine is definitely looking like that kind of a price range. Yeesh, Jesus. The next one is the David Bowie first box set that they put out, the 5 years box set, which just had a lot of his early years. Thanks. Great box set, out of print now, and because of that, does go for quite a bit. Let's look at some of these prices here, shall we? $805 starting price, low price. Medium price is going for $930, and the max price $1,000. No, wait, hold on. $1,543 max price that this is sold. Only 9 months ago. Dearie, darling, you're looking at some of these. Jeez. So if you got a mortgage in a box, do let me know in the comments below what records that you have that are some pricey, out of print, fun stuff. Anyway, do let me know, comment below, let me know what kind of stuff that you have and what you would like for me to talk next about. Till then, toodaloo, darling, toodaloo.